Guys, we need to film a Wine Wednesday.
Shit. We almost forgot. Well, that was embarrassing.
What are you gonna do?
Just Wine Wednesday, sneaking up on our normal Wednesday activities. But welcome to another episode of Wine Wednesday. I'm Alex.
And I'm James.
Today we're going to taste our 2021 Nemarniki Vineyard Pinot Noir. And that's from the Laurelwood District, which is the northern part of the Chehalem Mountains. It's about 45 minutes from Portland. And deep wind-blown soils called lush soils on top of volcanic substrate underneath. Let's get into this.
And what's that tool you got there?
This is an Osso. This is technically for opening old bottles of wine. And it's a little tricky for our DM corks, but you kind of slide it down in here. And then you twist and open. And that way, if you got a cork that's crumbling on you, or a really old wine where you don't trust the cork, you can still get it out.
Awesome.
All right, let's get into this.
All right.
Now I've got a nice little spot that I can hold my wine stem. Thank you, James.
Anytime, man.
Brooding.
Yeah, I love the intensity on this wine.
I think you can smell it from down here.
And it's like such a rich color. I mean, I remember when these grapes came in, like they were like so dark.
And this is all 777 clone from the highest part of the property. So by Willamette Valley standards, quite high at 800 feet. So some of the block I think goes up to about 825, which historically was the max recommended planting height. Now a lot of people are planting upwards of 1,000 feet, but back in the day 800 feet was what you could reliably hope to ripen in time that the fall rains came. And a lot of like blackberry, some leather, like purple flowers going on here.
Very like ripe fruited.
Yeah. And in 2021, this had extremely low yields, so super concentrated berries that ripen very, very quickly. It gets kind of baked. It's a due western slope, so it gets a lot of afternoon sunshine. Which helps because it's so high up that it's cool. So it kind of bakes the grapes a little bit at night and helps get them ripe. Smooth, long, round.
Has a lot of body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could say fairly rich.
Mm-hmm.
And grown by a lovely, lovely lady named Diane Nemarniki, who is out there tending the vines herself every day. And you call her up with a request for something to happen in the vineyard, and you know it's going to happen as soon as she can get to it. You don't even really need to go check on it.
What's her dog's name? She has a dog, right?
Yeah, Babe is the dog you've met. She now has a Spinoni.
Spinoni?
Which is an Italian truffle hunting dog.
Oh, cool.
Babe was a dog de Bordeaux, so a French type of Mastiff. And a tripod, who just like tripoding up this super steep vineyard.
That's good exercise.
And the late great Phoebe, our winery dog, she had a lot of fun playing with the new vineyard dog this last harvest.
Yeah, I think this would pair pretty well with something that we're gonna be cooking up soon. We have some elk steaks with morels. I think that would go really well with this Nemarniki.
Yeah. and fairly rich, but it's still refreshing and spring-like. So, like I feel like we're getting out of stew season and into grilling season, and a lot of grilled foods I think would go really well with this.
You look like you're ready to grill. You got an apron on. You got the summer hat.
I got tongs, baby.
Yeah, and you can grab this Nemarniki Vineyard Pinot Noir at our tasting room here in Corvallis or at Pettygrove in Portland. Only 72 cases of this wine were produced, and it's going to the upcoming wine club, so get it while you can. There won't be that many after this club run.
And stay tuned for next week's Wine Wednesday, where I will have most of my winter hibernation beard actually off. James is about to get back to shaving this face, and it's ready to see some sunshine. And thank you for joining us on another Wine Wednesday.
Woo!
Nice. We don't even have to do like the 3, 2, 1 anymore. You guys just start.
I did this
Oh.
underneath
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
This guy knows.